Salutations, wrestling fans. Welcome to another edition of Superstars of the Ring. I'm Donnie Harris Jr. alongside Jimmy Rosendorf. And Jimmy, we are back at home. We are back at Stomping Ground Studios. And what a matchup we have for this episode of Superstars of the Ring. What's going down?
After months of being out on the road touring, we are so excited to be back here at home at Stomping Ground Studios. And we have a huge episode of Superstars of the Ring today, including a throwdown between the Violent Gentleman Miles Blackwell and Thunderstruck Kendall Collins. But first, we will hear from the Alaskan Titan himself, Cody Knight.
Of course, and Cody Knight, you may remember, just had that big victory over the insurmountable serpent Cobra Singh. But everybody is wondering, what is next for the Alaskan Titan now that he has slain the serpent? That is an answer that he gave to us when our cameras caught up with him outside Stomping Ground Studios. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to that interview right now.
This past Wrestle Bash, I was pitted up against the insurmountable serpent, Cobra Singh. Now, Cobra was a monster here in CCW, and I told everyone I would take care of it, and I certainly delivered on that. I went to Wrestle Bash. I knew I'd be competing against one of the strongest, one of the most aggressive, one of the most ruthless athletes in CCW, but I was up for the challenge, and I put him down 1, 2, 3. Now, I've cleaned up part of the locker room, because so far Cobra's been quiet. Well, that begs the question, what's next for Cody Knight? Could it be the championship? Could it be the Diamond Exchange, taking care of what's going on there? There's one thing I need to address. That's Chris Turner. Turner, what you did to Landon, someone who's been close to you, you've been like a father figure to him and to a lot of the guys here in the locker room, and you turned on him after that match? Why? We've all had your back for years, and this is how you treat us now? Chris Turner, as far as cleaning the locker room goes, your time's coming. Be ready for Cody Knight. I got my eye on you now.
Oh, and Jimmy, there you have it. The Alaskan Titan, Cody Knight, has set his sights on a one-turncoat Turner. The sins that Chris has committed in a CCW ring are about to catch up with him very soon, if you ask me.
Chris Turner is somebody that I think every wrestler for the last 30 years, the success he's had, has been something that every wrestler would want to trade places with. But right now, with Cody Knight having his target set on the back of Chris Turner, I can't imagine anybody would want to be Chris Turner anymore.
And well, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we have another matchup from Wrestle Bash 30 as the Violent Gentleman, Miles Blackwell, goes up against a graduate of the Top Rope Wrestling Academy, which we have right here at Stomping Ground Studios, Thunderstruck Kendall Collins. Let's go to that match right now.
Our next match is scheduled for one fall with a 3-minute time limit. Introducing first, representing the Diamond Exchange,
Right now.
The Violent Gentleman Miles Blackwell picking up another big win at WrestleBash 30. And speaking of wins, Jimmy, the Violent Gentleman has been on a bit of a win streak, picking up victories over the past few months. And I noticed that he is scheduled for another matchup here at Stomping Ground Studios in the coming weeks. But Jimmy, who's it going to be against?
There's no denying, I might not agree with the way he's been picking up these victories, but there's no denying the success that Miles Blackwell has had over these past few months. But he might have his toughest test ahead of him against the Equalizer, Solo Jones, here at Stomping Ground Studios. And our cameras were able to catch up with the Equalizer earlier today.
All I want to say is it's been a rough couple months, trying to get my knee recuperated. But I'm here to tell everybody that Solo Jones is 100%. And at WrestleBash, I called out that clown Berserko, and then this past Superstars of the Week, I seen that he was with Turner. Turner, the same man that taught me everything I know in CCW, going on the road. He had my back. But I'm here to tell Chris Turner that you better watch your back. Because Solo Jones is here, and I'm not going nowhere. It's time for me to make a statement.
Solo Jones versus Miles Blackwell. Jimmy, that's going to be a marquee matchup. And earlier in the broadcast, you heard from the Alaskan Titan, Cody Knight, guaranteeing to make Chris Turner pay for his sins in the CCW ring. That sin being the pile driver that he gave the New Breed Landing Crews shortly after the New Breed had won the World Heavyweight Championship for a third time. Now, Jimmy, I spoke with the doctors, and they told me that the New Breed Landing Crews, he is still out with that slight neck injury, but it is not career-threatening, and we will be hearing from him soon. But coming up next week, Jimmy, what all do we have for him?
Not only do we have that marquee matchup between the Violent Gentleman Miles Blackwell and a former Southern States champion and the Equalizer Solo Jones, we'll also meet one of the newest members of the CCW roster. He is a martial arts expert. He is the Dragon, Sean Reddy. And we'll also hear from the current Southern States champion, the Machine, Bryce Maddox, as he's coming off some knee surgery, and we'll hear what his future holds here in CCW.
That and plenty more coming your way next week on CCW Superstars of the Ring. For everyone here at Stomping Ground Studios, I'm Donnie Harris Jr., he's Jimmy Rosendorf, and we'll see you next time.